Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're trying something different on the In the Loop channel today. As when I go to a city, I love to see the tourist attractions, obviously the amusement parks, thrill rides, roller coasters, the zoos. But one of our other big things that we like to do is to go eating and drinking, try local foods, local beers, tiki bars, whatever we can find. So in this video, we're going to show you everywhere we ate and drank while we're in St. Louis. This looks very interesting. The hi-pointe drive-in, home to quality food. It's got like a spaceship on the top. And some very, very good looking sandwiches. Let's go pass this cow and find out what they got. So I love how you get your condiments and stuff here. It's in a craftsman tool case. And you just open them up. Do you want napkins? That go. Some fry sauce up top. So I went pretty simple here. I just got a plain cheeseburger and fries. Fries look amazing. Molly went a little bit more weird. She went with a French onion burger that's served on an English muffin and some white cheddar mac and cheese. Pretty much your standard kind of classic diner kind of place. The drive-in. Some interesting burgers. Everything looks good. Everything in here looks good. We've also got a large sandwich menu as well. Holy cow, it's amazing, guys. It is a wonderful, fantastic, delicious little burger. Perfectly cooked, juicy. It's got a good sauce on there. The fries are wonderful. I love the dipping sauce they come in. Molly, how's your French onion burger?
Amazing. Very different, but really good.
Also, it's on like the largest English muffin I've ever seen. Mac and cheese is good too. My meal was around $10 or so. You know, this is I highly recommend here in the St. Louis area. When in St. Louis, you gotta get some barbecue, and we decided to try out Sugar Fire Barbecue. Heard good things. A lot of people told us to check this out. I'm excited for this. We just ran around the City Museum for 3 hours, so I'm hungry and exhausted, so this is gonna be amazing. So Sugar Fire is a counter-service barbecue restaurant. It's served, they open at 11 until they run out of food. I went with the half rack of ribs plate. I also got some bacon cheddar waffle fries and some sort of a chili stew. These ribs look fantastic. Also interesting, they have like local colas, not your normal Coke and Sprite, that kind of stuff. And then Molly got the double rib sampler, the double meat sampler with brisket and smoked turkey.
Pulled pork.
Pulled pork. Pulled pork. So it looks fantastic. Overall, it was like, for the two of us, these meals together was like $36. But they look fantastic. Tell you how it tastes in a bit. So time to talk about the food itself. And for me, it's good, not great. It's got really good taste. Like the pulled pork has a fantastic taste, but it's kind of cold. Like the temperature-wise, it definitely needs to be hotter. It kind of tastes like you're eating cold meat. That's really not too fun. Ribs, the seasoning was great. I really like those. I thought their sides were kind of different and fun. I loved that on the tables you get 6 different types of barbecue sauce. But for me, it being kind of cold really threw the whole thing off. Molly, what were your thoughts?
I agree. It's the temperature, and we're only here for 2 hours after opening. So you would assume that it would still be very hot. But I love the sides. Now you do get better value with some meals other than,
Yeah, like the two meat combo, you didn't get a great value with. The ribs, I thought a half rack with 2 sides and a drink for 15 something.
Yeah,
not bad.
That's not a bad value. And then like the fries, I didn't get as many as you did.
Yeah. Chili was interesting.
Chili's really good.
Yeah, if you like chili, they have like a green chili stew.
Mm-hmm.
I like dipping my bread in it.
I like the sweet potato salad. You don't get that much.
That looks weird. I don't like sweet potatoes or salads, so I'm going to stay away from it. But so overall, I think it's good, not great here at Sugar Fire. Up next, let's check out Start Bar, which is a video game and beer bar. I like video games a lot, and I like drinks, so this should be right up my alley. So I love this place. One negative, they don't have a lot of beers on draft. I'm drinking a Angry Orchard Rosé, but if you come from Sunday to Thursday, all the games are on free play, so we just played NBA Jam, and it's really a lot of fun. Pinball games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a lot of fun here. Really, really enjoying this. X-Men, Cruising World. Overall, this is a really, really fun place, especially if you're like me, who grew up playing in arcades and stuff like that. You got skee-ball over here in the back, Aerosmith's Revolution X. A lot of fun. Dinner gonna be something a little different. We're gonna go with sauce on the side, which I believe is a calzone restaurant. So here's the menu, and it's pretty crazy. It's all calzones. They're around pretty much $10, and they've got all sorts of wacky items in there. A large selection. Let's go over here. We got about 5 beers on draft. Oh, what I like about it, check this out. Jameson on draft. That's terribly dangerous. So we'll let you know how everything tastes in a minute. Dude, these look amazing. So I really like mine. This is fantastic. It's so weird. A calzone with, you know, mac and cheese and chicken, buffalo sauce, with some meat in there. It's pretty fantastic. Molly got more of a traditional meat calzone. And Mal, how's yours?
It's really good. I highly recommend it.
I love it. I love the cheese on top of the calzone. Like some of the best calzones I've ever had, I think.
Yeah.
And also calzones are not something you get often, and this is fabulous.
And it's a big portion.
Oh, it's huge. Like I'm gonna really struggle to finish this. Let's check out the Brick River Cider Company. So Brick River is a craft cider restaurant, which is something you really don't see. You normally see craft beer like microbrewers all the time. This is the first time I've ever seen a craft cider one. So we decided to try older ciders. You get a flight of 4 of them for $12, and I think I like 3 out of the 4.
They smell delicious.
All right, just the 6-pack for you. That'll be $9.65.
You're welcome.
And here's our insomnia cookies. So a little bit of background about this. We're at a fancy hotel, a weird hotel. We're staying at the Missouri Athletic Club, which was on you know, like price line for like $100 a night, which is fine. It's actually a pretty fancy hotel. Kind of awkward and definitely old, but the room's nice. But it does not have a free breakfast, and we don't really like spending too much money on breakfast. So we decided, like, hey, let's get some donuts. Search for donuts. There were no donuts around, so we got cookies.
Because that makes sense.
Exactly.
Because we're adults.
Yeah, we're adults. Cookies for breakfast on vacation. So it was nearby the hotel, so we stopped by. Weird business, too. Like, they're open till 3 a.m. They'll deliver your cookies at, like, 2 a.m. But the cookies, we ordered 6. Pretty fantastic.
They're good.
I'm not sure how they'll be tomorrow morning when they're cold, but they're always served fresh. Like, that's their thing, is, like, hot and fresh cookies. Their menu is not very inventive or, like, wacky that you would think from a cookie store. But, man, that cookie, it's good. Tomorrow morning's cookie, I'm not sure how great it'll be, but, it'll be the worst breakfast for us ever. But, that's Insomnia Cookies. Definitely, if you're a cookie fan, you might want to stop by. Next on the hit list is the Flying Saucer, which is a big craft beer bar. So I like my beer, so I'm a big fan of this place. Tons of beer on draft, tons of beer I've never heard of. I love their menu. Their menu is like a newspaper that changes every 2 weeks, and it's really cool. All your local beers are in blue, and then they change up their beer lists every 2 weeks by you voting on some of these ghost beers and voting online to see which ones are like the best. So it's really cool. Prices aren't bad. I'm drinking this urban chestnut dough and bee jelly, which actually is made with like actual donuts. And this place, it's really neat. It's really different. I like it. If you're a beer fan, you know, definitely one to check out. Our next stop brings us to the beer garden at Anheuser-Busch. So this is a wonderful outdoor beer garden area at the Anheuser-Busch Brewery. And you actually, if you take the tour, your tour ends here, and you get a free mini beer on the tour, and then you get a free full-size beer of your choice. But you don't have to take the tour. You can just come on in and hang out, relax. And their prices are really, really good. All the draft beers are like $5 and under. I got a beer flight right here. 4 mini beers, each with a 5-ounce pour. And the flight was only $6. And it's not like Bud and Bud Light. I'm drinking 312 and Hoegaarden and Stella Cider. So a pretty good value here. They got a food menu as well. We're not hungry, but the beer prices and kind of the chill atmosphere makes this really nice. Good to take the tour, get your free drinks, see the horses, and then hang out for a little bit longer and drink a couple beers. Good morning. We're actually a half an hour outside of St. Louis right now. We're on our way to Six Flags St. Louis to go ride some roller coasters, but we really didn't want to eat in the park, so we stopped for breakfast before going in at Chick and Ellie's, which is a local joint about 10 minutes from Six Flags, and let's go check this out. So here's what we ordered. I got a chicken fried chicken, complete with the gravy on top. Came with some scrambled eggs and some home fries. Molly went with the Slinger, a St. Louis dish, which has like, I don't even know, it's like hash browns, eggs, chili, a hamburger patty. And interesting, both were around about $9 or so. So we're about halfway through, and I enjoyed mine. It's kind of simple comfort food kind of stuff. Chicken was pretty good. The highlight was the gravy on top. And then my favorite thing was taking one of these potatoes here and putting it all in the gravy like that. That was fantastic. And then Molly, what did you think of yours?
It was really, really good. The chili was delicious.
Yeah, the chili really made the meal, and it's also that's a big breakfast, man. That'll fill you up till dinner, I think.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
Good, yeah, pretty good portions, pretty good value here. I recommend it. If you're coming to Six Flags and you want to grab breakfast before the park, stop by here. I was so excited to find out St. Louis is a White Castle town. I grew up in New York going to White Castle all the time. Now I live in Orlando, Florida, where there is no Castle of White. So it may be 9 in the morning, but I'm gonna go get me some sliders. So for my very unhealthy breakfast, I went for 4 classic cheese sliders. Love these things, the little tiny onions. They're great. Now Molly, on the other hand, went for an actual breakfast item, which I didn't even know they served here at White Castle. She got like a Belgian waffle slider, a normal cheeseburger, and then like a bacon, egg, and cheese, is it? Mm-hmm. Try that waffle one, see how that is. It's weird looking.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. I know mine are really, really good. So all good things must come to an end, and as did our trip to St. Louis. We're sitting here in the airport getting ready to fly back to lovely Orlando. But we had to stop and get one final local beer at the Schlafly little brew post out here in the airport. I'm drinking something really nice. I'm drinking a raspberry Hefeweizen. Molly's drinking a coconut cream ale. I dare to ask how much these beers cost, Molly?
$9.
$9 a piece. So it's a big beer though. I mean, that'll pretty much do it for our time in St. Louis. Quick question for you. Favorite thing we ate on the trip?
Definitely that burger.
The hi-pointe drive-in?
Yeah, closely by the calzone.
The calzone place, the sauce on the side. And I would agree with you there. Favorite place we drank?
Oh, I think the cider place was very, very original. You don't see many cider.
For me, I love that the first craft beer bar we went to, where the Flying Saucer, where it had like hundreds of beer on tap. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Different type of video for us here in the Loop, and something we've never tried before. Let us know if you liked it or if you didn't like it, and maybe we'll do more of these. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter @InTheLoopLegend, as that's where we found most of these things. I just said, hey, where should I go eat and drink in St. Louis? And most of the things that we found came from there. So maybe we'll do this again, maybe we won't, who knows, but hope you enjoyed the video.